Implementing ambitious development goals has been a major theme at this year's UN General Assembly. China's premier told world leaders that China is already moving its plan forward and will help the rest of the world to do so too.
We are one of the first to submit to the United Nations the national plan on the implementation of the agenda. Sustainable development is first and foremost about development, and development underpins every human achievement. Without development, nothing can be sustainable. The lack of development is often at the root of many of the world's problems, be it poverty or the refugee crisis or conflicts or terrorism.
Terrorism and growing insecurity from Syria to the Korean Peninsula threatened that development. China said the United Nations is the only legitimate body for tackling these issues. In the United Nations Security Council, foreign ministers tried to revive the ceasefire in Syria and the prospects of humanitarian corridors out of Aleppo for civilians trapped in rebel-held sectors where the fighting is most intense. China's foreign minister called for more international cooperation.
China calls for an early resumption of the Geneva peace talks. We call upon all parties to follow the political process to reach arrangements that meet the interests of all parties. External forces should not use the conflict to pursue their selfish gains.
On the DPRK, Premier Li Keqiang held talks with US President Barack Obama Monday to work on a common response to the DPRK's latest nuclear test. Beijing says economic sanctions need to be balanced with dialogue.
On the Korean nuclear issue, we should remain committed to denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula, uphold peace and stability on the peninsula, and seek consultation and dialogue-based solutions so as to maintain international nuclear non-proliferation.
Premier Li also used his trip to reassure US financial leaders that China's economic reforms are still making progress.